Right guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This time we're on a brand new F1 game, playing none other than a story mode. Now, I don't know if you've seen stuff about the story mode. I played it, just the first chapter, to see what it's like. And, I mean, it's alright. At least of what I've seen so far. And yeah, for this one I think I'm going to go with AlphaTauri. In my little test drive I only played the first level, which I didn't think had F1 cars in it. But yeah, now, I know I'm going on these worst assists, but you know, I think it's not that bad. I'll put the traction control on, and I will put it on automatic. Everything else, however, will be on normal. Because, and I don't know, I quite dislike this game after this, but every race has like a specific target, and if you don't meet it, you can't progress, and I don't want to be restarting any races, because that just wouldn't be fun. Because in this series I'm aiming to have fun, not to, you know, win every race or whatever. In the career mode series I'll be aiming to do that, and I'll also be on a lot harder assists, which should make the series even more fun. Now what is this prologue? Blah blah blah. Aiden Jackson, whatever. Pretty much used to the drizzle.
An incredible race! Look at it! Every driver is being so aggressive! Check it out!
They'll all be feeling the pressure right now. None more so than young Aiden Jackson from Carlin.
That's right. Rumors from the paddock talk about a possible future for Jackson in Formula 1. And with only a few laps to go, this is still anyone's race.
The atmosphere here is electric, and we couldn't have asked for a better finish to the F2 season here in Abu Dhabi.
Okay, Aiden, you're doing great. Keep focused. You know what to do. Copy that.
Right, so now if I remember correctly, the aim is indeed to finish first. I do plan on finishing first. Just got to get past Sete Kamara Latifi and preferably not hit him. That isn't very smart. And who's first? This is the Italian guy, right? I can't remember his name right now. Maybe Italian, I'm not sure. I don't really know F2 at all. Especially not 2019 F2. DRS should be an easy pass on Sete Kamara. Not sure if that's how you pronounce that. Giotto, that's right, that's who's first. Get past Rago Nathan, legend himself, if you know, you know. Forgot to activate DRS there, that wasn't very good. Setting a purple and a green in the first two sectors, that's not bad. I'm catching up to these two out front. Again, this is easier. If I was playing on my previous slider settings, I'll probably still overtake them, but locked up my wheels there. Wasn't very good. Bit of a silly move. But yeah, don't want this to be too easy, but I also don't want to have to redo races. Again, normally I wouldn't do this, but I'll be honest, I can't be asked redoing an F2 race, because F2 to me is just not that fun. These cars are not fun to drive. They're just all like understeery and slow and not very nice.
Gap to teammate behind is 24.2 seconds.
I love it when Jeff just tells me stuff I don't care about. It's very fun. Which I think is Jeff. I hope Jeff's still here on this game. As I said, my total experience of this year's game is playing this first chapter of the story mode and probably doing about half an hour of time trial on a couple circuits, so not very good. Had a bit of wheel spin there, almost lost it. Luckily, I am indeed a pro driver. Definitely not, that was a lie. Anyway, can we make the move? No, we hit into him. Not gonna flashback for that.
Alright, so
It just wouldn't be very fair.
and we think you should be okay to continue.
Locked up again?
A little bit of
That
time,
was
but we're nearly at the end of the race.
not ideal. Running wide, that's probably because of the front wing, and locking up this corner is really bad for me. I don't know why. The other ones were fine. Come on, we still have a lap to catch up to Giotto. It should be an easy overtake as long as I don't ram into him again.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Yes, Jeff, we know.
This is your final lap of the race.
And also, yeah, I'm not sure about the difficulty level of this. I did put it on normal, I believe, or the medium difficulty. But I do have AI drivers on 110%, so I'm hoping that impacts this game mode. Okay, surely we can overtake him on this braking zone. Do I go around the outside? No, I go down the inside. I was probably a bit too careful there. I didn't want to hit him again. Might have just blown my chance. And the ice cream van's outside my house, lovely. I hope you can't hear that. And did I hit him? I don't think so. That was a pretty not a good move. Now I could be a cheat and redo it from like the center of the move, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not a cheat at all. I definitely didn't flashback. I mean, in all fairness, flashbacks are included in the game, so like it's not cheating, right? But as long as I don't mess up this corner, which I seem to mess up every time, I should be good. Come on, blue car. You know you want to finish second.
You need to slow down.
That's not a penalty, man. Come on, bro. And on the last corner, can we get the move done? Yes, we can. And the screen doesn't go black and white, luckily.
Fantastic work, Aiden. Great drive, mate. Congratulations.
Yes! Come on! And he's done it! Jackson's done it! Aiden Jackson wins the F2 Championship!
What a win for Jackson! What a win!
And it couldn't have gone to a better driver. A magnificent result. He's already been vocal about his dreams of one day driving for Red Bull in Formula One. Let's just hope the right people are watching today. And here he is, the man of the moment, Aiden Jackson.
An amazing race and a fantastic win for this incredible driver.
Indeed. After this, I'd guarantee that Jackson will be the hot topic in more than a few upcoming F1 team meetings. The future's definitely bright for this young driver.
Aiden, now you've made the leap to Formula One, no surprise to anyone who's been watching your career. How does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your first race?
To be honest with you, Will, it hasn't really quite sunk in yet. The team has given me a fantastic opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime, a dream come true. So, to answer your question, I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes, you know? I've even had to pinch myself a couple of times. So, yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming. But out on the track, the speed, the noise, even the smell, it's all the same. I just hope my driving is too.
And what about Casper Ackerman? Are you intimidated at all having such a seasoned and experienced driver as your first teammate in Formula One? How's that relationship coming along?
I've always looked up to Casper as someone to aspire to. Growing up as a kid, his pictures all over my bedroom walls, you know? The dream was always to be Casper. But, as it turns out, I'll be racing alongside Casper, which is good enough for me. I get to learn from the best. Besides, every legend has to start somewhere, right?
Aiden, just wondering if we can get your reaction to the obvious comparisons that are being made between you and another F1 driver. Much like you, he made the transition from F2 to F1 last season. What do you say to the press here, and to your fans, who are calling you the new Devon Butler?
The new Devon Butler. I'm alright with that. Does that mean we can lose the old one?
You come over well. They like you. I don't know what you were worried about.
Thanks.
You know, everything's going to be fine out there today. I just know it. Just do what you did in F2. Easy.
Thanks, Brian. I won't let you down. Come on, Aiden. You've got this.
Now, I don't particularly get that little sequence. I don't get why they said Yuki Tsunoda, considering this is set in, what is this, 2020? Yeah, 2020, so Yuki Tsunoda shouldn't be here. And they said last year, so it's all just a bit confusing.
Hello?
Aiden, are you in your room?
Oh, hey, Brian. Yeah, I'm in my room.
Good. Well, have a look around. I hope you like it. Should be everything you need in there. News feeds, social media. It's hooked up to the lot. Just do me a favour, eh?
Go on.
Make sure you check your emails. I think there's a message in there for you.
Oh, right. Thanks, Brian.
Take a breather, do what you need to do, and I'll see you before the race.
Nice one.
Sneaky little tutorial there. Social, obviously, Matty is here. Oh, it's my mum, right.
Hello?
Hello, love. How's it going?
Alright, Ma. Yeah, it's going alright. Just getting ready.
I saw your interview.
And?
You need a haircut.
Alright. Well, thanks, I guess.
But aside from that, you were great. I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
I know, Ma. Thanks.
I wish I could be out there with you. This is everything you've worked towards.
Yeah, I know, but you'll be at the next one.
Just do what you do, and everything will be great.
Thanks, Ma.
And remember, mirror signal maneuver. And always stick to the speed limit.
Great advice. I'm all over it.
I know you are, love. I'll speak to you later. Good luck.
Bye.
Arava's here too, that's kind of cool. And Jimmy Broadbent. Well, anyway, I'm gonna check these emails. Casper Ackerman, this is my teammate. Jeff Nelson, yeah, just explaining the track, whatever. France Toast, yep, looking good. Right, advance, I'll claim that later. Go to race. With a possibility of a points finish, he keeps focus on the race in front of him. It's going to be interesting trying to get a points finish in this Alpha Tauri car. I wonder if this scenario would have been different if I'd have chosen a different car, although I doubt it. I don't know. I haven't actually watched anyone play this before, so. And it's interesting it starts mid-race. I thought it would have been more of full races. Oh, this new camera. I haven't actually played on this camera. Or on these last year's cars.
Ease up ahead, let's try and bring you two closer together.
Right. Catch up to Ackerman before lap 11. Don't know why it's lap 11, but okay. You do you, game. Now Ricciardo's here, slumming it out in 13th. Would be realistic for his McLaren days now, but in his Renault days he probably would have been a bit better, surely. I think the game gave you the choice to play as Alpine, so... Or did it? I don't know. That might be me being dumb. Oh, sorry, never mind, it was Racing Point, not Alpine.
Casper's in P10 at the moment.
But yeah, this race will probably showcase why I chose to use these easier settings. Because on like harder settings, I probably would have had to restart this at least once. But on these, I hope I don't have to. That's my bad. Again, I will restart for that because I don't feel like redoing this from the start. So now I know not to make a move into that corner. Now this is Albert Park, and I'm not very good around Albert Park. I'm not gonna lie, I probably raced on it twice last year because I always used to use the shortened calendar just to get these. Well, I don't want to say dead, but I just don't like some tracks, like this one. And I just don't make the braking zone. Okay, for this one I have an excuse, I was talking, alright? I'm not bad, I swear. Just locked up a bit because I was talking. Ooh, Russell in 12, that's interesting. I mean, this would be realistic for this year, probably not for last year, however. That Russell was, that Williams car was absolute donkey, much like the Ferrari. And dive down the inside, and I don't lock up, and I don't make the move stick. That one was a bad one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna not overtake him. Overtake him, nice. Held up Ricciardo a bit there.
That move was reckless. We're lucky not to have been penalised.
Yes, I know the move was reckless. Thanks, Jeff. Yep, I know I cut the corner, whatever.
Continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
Alright, alright, alright. Wait, is that Butler in front of me? No, that's not a sight you want to see. That's really not a sight you want to see. It would be cool if there was some like cool cutscene where if you overtake him something bad happens and I just went off the track. Now it says to catch up to Casper, and I'm not sure if that means to overtake him or to just be like close to him, but Yeah, I'm going to try to go as far ahead as I can. You know, don't want to mess anything up. Now I am on lap 7 and this requires you to catch up by lap 11, so I reckon I should be good. Although saying that, I did just nearly spin out while overtaking Russell, so you never know really. Wow, for once I didn't miss the braking zone while I was talking. Green first sector, not bad. Now I do suspect the difficulty is somewhat turned down for this, as normally I'm not great around the circuit and I don't keep up with cars. Now what's interesting is I'm pretty sure that since when selecting the teams they were showing the Aston Martin, I assume that you stay in the same team for both seasons, which would be interesting if Butler stays in the Haas, because the Haas isn't very competitive next year and the AlphaTauri is quite competitive. So I'm interested to see what they do with that. I'm also interested to see if I can overtake him at this corner, and I think I might have locked up there a bit. Didn't see any smoke off the tyres, but collision of Butler, honestly, I do not care. I still hate him from 2019, so it was very warranted. Now I don't know why I accidentally turned my DRS off. I hope that doesn't hurt my time too much.
Casper is directly ahead of you.
Thanks, Jeff. I mean, it's not like I can see his name right there. Can I? No, I can't change fuel mixes. It's kind of sad. Could have probably overtaken him on Rich Mix by now. Red first sector, however, I am going faster than him, so that should be fine. Ooh, what's this? Right, well I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean,
The damage appears to be minor. How's it feeling, Aiden? Yeah, car's okay. Understood. See how well you can do out there.
I don't particularly get the point of that little interaction.
Gap to the car behind
I get that it's meant to
is
tell you that
8 seconds.
Butler's a prick, but still they, I don't know, kind of ruins the whole point if the whole thing is kind of, you know, scripted, so. However, Butler is still only 2 seconds ahead of me. When I'm on the next straight, I will just look at the objective quickly to see what I need to do. I assume this now continues to the end of the race. At least that would make sense. Objective finished the race. Alright, well, I'm still going to try overtake Butler, so. Don't know how I got a green first sector after that collision, but we move. Clearly the game is hiding something. Oh, I just remembered that ERS exists. Well, I wasn't using that for any of the previous laps, so no wonder I've been so slow. I am just going to blame the ERS now. You know, if I had activated it, I probably would be like winning the race right now, not gonna lie. Gone off the track there a bit, but that's fine. No violation of the rules. Almost spun there, but it's fine. We have gained about roughly 2 seconds in the last lap on Devon. I reckon I can overtake him on the next corner. Though I think the next corner might be the weird chicane thing. But it's fine, I can DRS overtake him on the straight. Yes. We make the move stick. Now the next target is Norris, who I do like in real life, but in the game
Okay, good work.
I will do what I have to do to win. Or in this case, come 8th. 9th even, sorry. My mistake. Come on, this is a good opportunity to pass.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And can I go down the inside? Yes, and I didn't hit him for once. That was pretty smooth move, if I do say so myself. Now, I'm probably too far away to catch Albon. And I like that Jeff tells me when I'm in the top 10, when I'm in 9th, so... You know, a bit late on the reaction, Jeff. I had to kind of overtake Butler about 3 minutes ago. But I do have 3 laps to catch up to Albon, so... it could be worse. Almost onto the gravel there, that would have been bad. Sorry, I just had to sort out my headset. I'm closing on an Albon though. I don't think I'm closing in fast enough to actually make an impact, but you know, that just proves how bad Albon is on this game. Pretty sure that's why they had to make him like 70 rated last year, just to match the performance of that OP Red Bull. But with 2 laps left to go, I'm actually quite surprised at how little stupid mistakes I've made and how I haven't flown off the track yet. That's a doesn't usually happen when I drive. That's quite close to my best time. Not bad, considering these tyres are getting older and older. I still just wish you could change your fuel load. Then I could, you know, go a bit faster, considering I do have 1.49 laps more than I need. And if I play this well, I could get up into the 7th on my first F1 race. say first F1 race, I did only race the second half. And if I raced the whole thing, I probably would have finished 15th, because I usually qualify last at Melbourne. I'm gonna use this ERS to try and close the gap. I don't know when the next decent overtaking zone is. I do have DRS in a straight, however. And can I go around the outside of Albon? And he clips me. Yep, that was a bad idea. Should not have done that. Well, I'm just going to go again here. As I said, I don't want to restart the race. Stroll's tyre was smoking. Get past Albon. So now there's just Stroll left. Leclerc is definitely too far away. Unless he crashes out or something, I'm not sure. I do believe there is like randomized AI mistakes in this game. I'm pretty sure there weren't last year. And I think there is like tyre failures for the player, but I doubt that will be in this story mode. And can I get past Stroll? Yes, yes I can. Even though his car is by far a lot faster than mine. Don't know what he just did there. I hope I didn't cut him off. Although I didn't get a warning, so I don't think I did, and I just damaged my front wing.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, that's fine. I'm on the last lap, so
Our gap to the
it should be
car in
fine.
front is 6.3 seconds.
Shit. 3 second time penalty.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time.
Well, that
at
was
the end of
dumb.
the race.
I can't be bothered restarting for that though. No point flashing back. Lewis Hamilton wins the race. Interesting. Albon and Stroll catching back up to me. I think I'm more than 3 seconds ahead of Norris though, so I should be good. Should still come in 9th. I believe, I hope. My main target is just to beat Devon, the absolute prick. And I run wide on the last corner. That was not good. I'm gonna skip back to here. Make it a little bit more fair. Again, if you want to see like actual gameplay without flashbacks or anything like that, I will be starting a career mode series quite soon probably, in which I will be on harder settings and there will be no flashbacks. Now I hope I was still ahead of Devon.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix comes to an end, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory. What a start to the season. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to...
Casper, listen, I don't know what happened out there. It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then? Who was the idiot behind the wheel of your car? You're pathetic. You won't even admit when you made a mistake. How did they ever sign you?
Oh, Butler. Devon, I didn't see you there.
What, like, out on the track today? You nearly took me out, mate.
Look, I don't know what happened. You cut in, I swerved. Next thing I knew, Casper was out.
Whoa. Mate, I was nothing to do with it. Whatever that was all on you. Don't be trying to pass the blame, because you haven't settled in yet.
Sorry, Aiden. Just bear with us one sec.
No problem.
driver rookie mistakes. These cars are a bit different from what Aiden's used to in F2.
You seem to find your feet quite quickly after you graduated from Formula 2. What advice would you give to Jackson in his first season?
Well, stay out of my way mostly. And taking out your own teammate isn't something I would make a habit of.
Almost ready, Aiden. We're just checking audio levels.
Sure.
Seriously, Casper must be wondering what on earth Alpha Tauri would think.
That's great. Thanks, Devin.
Yeah.
Okay, Aiden. Let's talk about that incident with your teammate.
Brian?
Talk to me. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, what happened out there today? I had it all under control and then...
Look, let's not go through all that now. We'll talk about it at the debrief.
Right, yeah.
I was actually talking about your little run-in with Casper and Butler over in the paddock.
Oh, wow. News travels fast.
The paddock talks, Aiden. Besides, I've got ears like a hawk. Listen, Butler's a clown. The man's ego is bigger than a... No, I've got nothing. Don't give it a second thought.
Thanks, Brian.
But Casper? Yes, he can get a little hot-headed, especially after a race. But you have got to work with him. That maneuver today...
Wasn't my fault, Brian.
It probably cost us points. I'll level with you. A lot of people on the team are disappointed, Aiden. And I'll be saying as much to Casper. Now, learn from it and move on. But you can't let it happen again. I'll see you at the debrief.
Well, that was unfortunate. France Toast is back. Now this is from before, right? I don't know why I should care about this. Don't get a point of this email. It's just a waste of time. First race, yep, nice, whatever, good. France Toast. Go to next chapter. Not gonna claim rewards because I can't be asked. Right, so that's the next chapter, Chinese Grand Prix. And that's where I'll leave it off for today's episode. Next episode I'll be doing chapter 2. But until then.